This is a film that understands the virtue of sticking to what you know and doing it well. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant, everybody. If you can't hear it in my voice a little bit, I just need to give a disclaimer. I know it's been quiet this week on the channel. I apologize. I got a little sick. I am feeling a lot better. I am cleared to go out in public. I got COVID. I got COVID on Friday, and I'm all better now, but I still have a little bit of congestion, just a little bit, but I'm not contagious. I wouldn't be doing this review right now if safety of the public is tantamount to any movie. I wanted to make sure that I was feeling better, so that's why we didn't do the Wednesday screening, because I wanted to make sure I was feeling better. I was feeling better. I got the go-ahead from my doctor, so we are good. But if my voice sounds a little stuffed up, it's because it is. So just FYI, if I sound a little bit out of it. Also, I was really tired last night. I saw the movie last night. This review's a little late. I apologize. But that being said, hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise Up Popcorn with Grant. Today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here, and that movie is Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre is directed by Guy Ritchie in one of two films he is coming out this spring. And it stars a favorite of Ritchie's, Jason Statham. He plays the terrifically named Orson Fortune, who is a private contractor working under English intelligence officer Nathan, played in finally a good role in a good film by Cary Elwes. It's been a while since we've seen him having some fun in a movie that was where he's not the best thing in it. He's a lot of fun. Fortune has very particular things. He likes private jets. He likes wine. He's a man of taste. So it's hard to get him on a job, but he convinces him to... Nathan convinces Orson to take a job to get close to a wealthy gentleman who might be selling some kind of... who might inadvertently be a part of some deal from a rogue agent to create a weapon to destroy the banking industry. And along with his team, including wisecracking American Sarah, played by Aubrey Plaza, who is quite fun here, steals a lot of scenes, as well as the often quiet but very funny sort of muscle of the group, JJ, played in, I think, a really standout performance by a guy named Bugsy Malone. I do not know who this actor is. He's quite good. As well as a person who becomes a pawn in their plan, and that is movie star Danny Francesco. I love these names. He has played, again, an actor we haven't seen in a bit, although he was in Ritchie's last film, Josh Hartnett. Turns out, the wealthy gentleman is a big fan of Mr. Francesco, and that wealthy gentleman is also played by Hugh Grant. What a cast! All of whom are having a blast here. Can Orson save the free world? He's a man of taste, but very soon he finds out that this scheme goes deeper than he ever could have imagined. Let the spycraft shenanigans begin. So, Operation Fortune is a perfect example of a movie that doesn't really take any major risks. It works right within the wheelhouse of its director. This is very much a Ritchie film, and it's all the better for it. I really had fun with Operation Fortune. And what I liked about it is, this doesn't break any new ground for Ritchie. This is very much his standard sort of Ritchieisms. There's a lot of quick editing, there's a lot of slick camera work, and there's a lot of hyper-verbal, hyper-macho one-liners. It's the kind of movie where, with a straight face, as if it's not silly, a character says to another character, it's like, your wife hates you. It's like, or at least that's what she told me last night. Like, it's that kind of movie. That's fine. It's that kind of film. But everyone is having a good time. Plaza is always a treat in movies. I always like seeing her. This guy, Bugsy Malone, I really like him. I look forward to seeing what he does next. He gets some good one-liners in there. And there's sort of a nice, very funny dynamic between Statham and Elwes, where Statham kind of very, very slyly often will take things, basically is constantly like getting this expensive shit on Elwes' dime, much to his chagrin, which is very funny. It's nothing that breaks new ground, but it is a fun time at the movies. It's the kind of movie where it's like, look, it's March, it's just before the Oscars, you want to go and just have an escapist movie. It's a lot of fun. It's not substantial. It'll probably fade from the memory, at least in a couple months, but it's a fun time, and it's breezy and funny, and has a lot of sort of witty one-liners. And then you see it on TNT on a Sunday afternoon, and you are reminded how charmed it made you. Yeah, so a lot of fun. I enjoyed Operation Fortune, and I think just on the sheer fun level, it is worth walking 2 blocks for, and that's where we're going to end it. We're going to end it there. I'm going to give Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre, 4 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. This was a lot of fun. Ton of fun. And not the last movie again this year from Guy Ritchie. We also have The Covenant coming out in April. So this is it's a good time to be a Guy Ritchie fan. I am one. I just enjoy it. I enjoy Guy Ritchie. I've always enjoyed him, even when he's made like things like Aladdin. There's something about Guy Ritchie's style that I just really like. Yeah. So that is, and the reason we're having to, I guess I can really quickly differ since the review is basically over. The reason we're getting this so late is that this movie coming out at all in theaters was kind of a last-minute decision that was only made a couple of weeks ago. Because it was actually, for those who remember last year, it was supposed to come out in 2022. And apparently the villains in it are Ukrainian, which you can tell they very swiftly edited any mention of that out of the movie. Because they never, it seems like they're just sort of generic bad guys with accents. They never really say where they're from. At least that I noticed. I mean, I don't think anyone outright says they're Ukrainian. And for obvious reasons, they didn't release it then, because the timing would not have been right, considering the tragic circumstances that are going on in Ukraine right now. It wasn't a time to make villains out of the Ukrainians. And so they made the movie. I guess they did some re-editing again. I think they probably took out some mentions of it. And then STX, who was going to put it out, went bankrupt. So Lionsgate swooped in. It was going to go to a streaming service. Lionsgate swooped in at literally the 11th and a half hour and was like, yeah, we'll take it. So, and they quickly set it up as sort of counter-programming to Creed 3 with, like, no marketing. Like, the first trailer I saw, I didn't realize really that this was still coming out in, like, a wide release. I thought it was maybe, okay, it's going to be in, like, 100 theaters. I didn't realize it was a wide release until I literally saw the trailer in front of Cocaine Bear a week ago. Like, and this movie just kind of just came out, which is too bad because it's a lot of fun. I would recommend it. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, 4 out of 5 stars for Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre. Let's close the book on it, which apparently is French for the ruse of war. Like that. All right. Excuse me. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. The Pope's Exorcist. Looks like Pray for the Devil 2. It doesn't look that good, guys, but Russell Crowe's in it, so maybe he'll be good anyway. He's often good. Then again, he was in The Mummy. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Looks like fun. Speaking of, and they're both coming out on April 14th. Nefarious. Another freaking devil movie, and one that weirdly looks worse. This looks really bad. Unless you ask my buddy Ryan, who saw this with me last night, he thinks it looks good. I don't get that, but okay. Fast X. Looks like fun. Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. Talked about it, looks good. This is a Ray-Ban trailer. Sisu. This looks fucking awesome. It's like a hard R Finnish action movie about like a gold miner in Finland in like during World War II who like wastes a bunch of Nazis. This movie looks awesome. It looks like John Wick crossed with like Riders of Justice. I freaking can't wait for this movie. This looks like a lot of fun. And then About My Father, we talked about it last week. Looks funny. It looks like it's going to be very predictable, but it looks like fun. And was there shawarma? Yeah, there is a scene like right at the beginning of the credits. All right. There's nothing after them. That is it. So we will be back tonight. We'll have back-to-back reviews tonight because this review has been late. So we will have reviews of Demon Slayer to the Swordsmith Village, which apparently isn't even really a film, but we'll still review it nonetheless. And then Creed 3. So we'll have both reviews of both of those. And then we're done for the weekend. And then next week we're pretty packed. We have Scream 6, Champions, this movie called Southern Gospel, which doesn't look very good, but we're going to see it. Did I mention Champions? I think I did. 65, Chain Can Dunk, and then the Oscars, the Oscar video. So, also next week, in time for the Oscars, we're going to do our damnedest to catch up with Living and To Leslie, because I realize they're the only two movies that have acting nominations that I have not seen, and they're both available to rent, so I'm going to try to check those out before the Oscars. Alright. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. Sorry. Movie and TV guy, I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, Class Dismissed. I love you 2000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff. You can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at RaisedGrant. Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, I'm all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. I want to know down below, what did you think of Operation Fortune, Ruse de Guerre? Did you like the movie? Hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Big mouth, extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you later.